No, Coach, you subscribe to the it's hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year?
No, not really. No, it is a little more difficult, but the best teams usually do. So we've had we had a really good game with Oklahoma State up there, and we didn't play very well here, and they made everything they shot. They got to the foul line and made them all. So we'll have to play much better than we played against them, but I like our matchup.
Do you feel like there's really nothing to lose, Coach, in this tournament? I mean, as a number 10 seed, nobody's picking you guys to do much, with all due respect. I mean, do you feel like with a young team that could be good?
I don't know. I think all of those, it makes common sense to think that way. I don't think that players really look at it. I think that there's a lot of pressure on every team because they know when the next time that they lose, for the most part, especially a team like us, their season's over. Nobody really wants the season to end. So I think we played loose all year long. We've had nothing to lose all year long, and sometimes that helps and sometimes it doesn't. But I've never really looked at that too much, but it does make common sense to think that way.
How does it feel for you to be back in the Big 12 postseason tournament?
Well, I'm excited about it. That's what our goal has been, to let's play our best basketball when the postseason tournament begins, and that's coming up tomorrow, and so we're going to see if that happens.
What's the confidence level for your team knowing that you did play Oklahoma State pretty tough?
Yeah, I think that when Oklahoma State came back here, we approached the game the wrong way. I think that we thought that we were going to win just because it was close up there and we were playing at home, and you can't do that. I think it's another lesson learned for our team. So we know that we have to play very good. Oklahoma State's got some of the best athletes in the conference, and they're big and strong, and they're very, very athletic. Plus, you have Keaton Page, and he's a guy that you have to think about 24 hours a day when you're getting ready to play him, and you have to know where he is every single offensive possession. They're a much better team than their record would indicate.
How much different are they without LeBron Nash likely not going to play this game?
Well, we're always counting on him playing, and so hopefully he does. I don't like to see anybody suffer any injury to where they can't play, but if he plays, they'll be good. If he doesn't, they'll still be good. And he is a very good player, obviously, and a very, very talented guy. It does give them one guy less if he doesn't play, and he's another one of those big, strong, athletic guys. So it'll probably I promise they would rather him play, and I would actually rather him play too. But I promise they would rather him play because they've had some injuries this year, just like everyone else, but probably more so than everyone. But they've made it through it, and they continue to play well. They're a hard team to beat.
You mentioned some of the athletes. Markel Brown had a pretty good game here. What do you guys have to do to combat him?
He played great here, I'm sure. It's obviously his career high by a long margin, by a big margin, and so we have to do a better job. We paid so much attention to Keaton Page. Actually, we did both games. We did a real good job on Page, but Brown went off on us here for 30 points. We can't let that happen again. He's a hard guy to deal with because you do have to pay so much attention to Page, and so we have to adjust a few things and not let him get off as many easy shots as he got.
Obviously, free throws were a huge factor in that second contest. Is limiting their free throws and playing solid defense a big factor for you guys tomorrow night?
Absolutely, yeah. They got to the line a whole lot, and we didn't get to the line many. I don't think they missed one until the last minute of the game or something, and they just made too many those are free points, and so we have to do a better job of not fouling and not putting them on the line early. And we can't afford to give anyone any points for any reason, but we definitely don't need to put them on the line 27 times a game.